Being brutally honest is a good thing. Good point.
Look, you're now live, brother.
Oh, hey, there's the people out there.
What just happened? Oh, that's not all that happened. All right, what's going on, City of Cincinnati? It is your girl, Miss Kiki. And you know, this is Talk About It Tuesday. Talk About It Tuesday. And this time, I brought my brother, Rob, over to the chateau. And we just going to talk. We're going to wait for a couple of more people. Obviously, brother, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the cue.
You can talk now.
When
see
the
how
cue come. No, so no. I'm a guest. I'm appreciative to be here because I heard a lot about this Talk About It Tuesday. So I said I should be on there and we should talk about some things that I'm interested in talking about. And you said, yeah, let's do that. And I said, well, let's make it happen. So I'm here for the shenanigans. I'm here for the laughter. I'm here for the
I know, right? I'm waiting for people to come on, and I tagged you. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, the straw. You remember when we were over at the other house?
Yeah.
It was funny. But anyway, so what's going on? Once again, City of Cincinnati. It is your girl, Miss Kiki, kicking it here with none other than Rob Rogers, the homeboy.
So what?
My home. Well, anyway, so if y'all don't know, Rob is one of my dear friends. He is my brother. He is my confidant.
That's true.
When I come to talk to him about relationships, I don't know why I go to him.
I'm not a relationship guru. No,
So actually,
I don't know why she come to me.
I know, but you know what the thing is. So ladies, you gotta find that single ladies. You gotta go find a male friend that is going to tell you about the male species. I don't know why I go to him, but I do.
Wow.
No?
That's heavy.
I do. I trust you.
No. I mean, I appreciate it. We've had some long conversations regarding relationships. Not just yours, not just mine, but just in general. Even just female and male relationships.
Yeah.
You know, how that all thing interact and, you know, how we cool and how that can actually transpire while you in a relationship.
I know. That's terrible.
And how I'm in a relationship, right? So, yeah, I see that. That's good.
So really what inspired this conversation was you made a post.
Indeed.
And that post was and you know I'm slow sometimes.
No. So no, it's good. But because the thing about it, I brought this up not too long ago with some friends of mine. I was at their house, but I think it's important for us to understand as men how we, number one, view the woman we want to either try to engage in conversation with, be with. I think a lot of that comes with, you know, understanding who they are and who they hang around, who the company they hang around. So my post was, do we as men devalue our women based upon the company that they keep? And is that fair to y'all? And I think it's vice versa. I know that obviously women do the same thing, but I think as men we do a lot of that more so.
So the thing is, are you talking about just even in a romantic relationship or just overall relationships? Because we need to be specific in regards to that, right? Because I hang around good people, but the perception to other people may be like that person is wild or that person is, you know, holier than thou, that X, Y, and Z. So my question is, are you talking about when you're in a relationship and the people or just in a specific relation romantically, or you're just talking about overall as...
Oh, it's overall. I mean, because you have to think about it. I mean, one, specifically, let's get to if you're trying to get to know that young lady and you like, man, like she dope, but... I could see the people she hang with could cause a problem for me to even want to get to know her. So my point is, like, who's the people that she hang with? You know, they say, you know, birds of a feather. What?
We flock together. But
is that a true statement?
I don't know because so let me say this: for me and my friends, we have the same ideals, but we're not the same people.
Okay.
We share commonality, but we don't. We're all different.
Right. No, true indeed.
We all different. I mean, I think I got a good crew.
Yeah.
The crew that I have is a good crew. But I think for me, now when we switch it around, I think for me, it's hard for people to date me because of my personality that is on 20. and
So-
people's perception that I'm always on 20.
So that means, so just take you and your friends that's around you. If some guy want to talk to one of your friends, but they know your personality.
They probably think that they're the same way.
Haha, and they can't take that personality. That could be one of those things that could be like, nah, I can't do that. She hang with Kiki. I know Kiki. She be on 27, so I don't know. So it could be positive. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. I'm not saying it's the right thing. That's why I said in the post, is it fair? I'm not saying it's fair. I know we do it as men. We do. We do it as men.
So you guys really judge about the women. So if the women are promiscuous individuals, you think the woman that's in that group is also promiscuous?
100%.
Really?
100%.
Hold on, we even got baby girl in it.
We look at it that way. Now, whether we act on it like, okay, I'm not going to do it, it's a possibility. We may go there like, yeah, you know what, like, dang, like, boy, she bad, but boy, you know what I'm saying? That company she keep, that ain't my thing.
Wow.
You just never know. I'm not saying it's right. You gotta realize,
No, I'm not saying. You're giving a male perspective. You're giving a male perspective.
We kind of do it. You know, they say, listen, one of my frat brothers told me, he said, you want to know somebody's future? Look at the people they hang with.
Okay.
If you want to know somebody's future, look at the people they hang with. That's deep.
That's deep.
I mean,
I like I say, my people good. I mean, I hang with you, and then in my dating space, sometimes it could be, it's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Who that keep on calling? Like, let's say,
my daughter.
We gotta talk. Let's talk to Nisi. But I think even it's hard for me because I hang with you guys, and so they think that I'm like a tomboy.
Talk about that then, because that's another issue. So if you have male friends and you're a female and you're hanging out with male, that intimidates a lot of guys.
But why?
Because they're looking at that company. Yeah, egos plays a big part of it. Like, you don't want to. Think about it. You're like, I ain't trying to compete with that. I'm cool. Some guys is like, yeah, I'm cool. I ain't. That's cool. She cool. And then you got to be careful. You said this earlier. Having a lot of femininity, right? So because you're hanging around guys, some guys may like a little softer touch on the person they want to deal with.
I get that, but see, it's all about perception, and it goes with the judge a book by a cover theory. I think sometimes we have to separate ourselves because I hang with a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I shouldn't say that, but I pretty much just hang with you, Dorn, and Ty. When we have the opportunity, or if I go out, I'm comfortable about going by myself. Yeah. Or I go out with you guys. Yeah. So people perceive me differently because I hang around with you guys.
It's a possibility. So there was a guy that told me about you. He said, he said, what's up with you people?
Who was it?
No, it was.
Are you serious?
It was years ago. I think I told you before.
I think so.
But he did ask me. He said, man, what's up with her, man? I said, oh, that's my sister, man. She good people. And he was like, dang, he said, I don't know, man. She around y'all, man. She chilling. She ain't gonna like me. She ain't gonna like me. Because he wasn't that type. His personality it wouldn't have mixed with you, is what he was saying.
But see, that's what the problem is. I think men, so from my perspective, some men need to just go ahead and take a leap of faith and try. Because you don't know what may happen. Because I'm really a softie.
Well,
wait, Heifer, what you say?
To you a softie, but then when you're doing your thing, it come off to somebody different.
But I think people have to separate that life, though.
For
anybody,
in a moment's time.
Because let me say this:
I see you singing on stage.
Because it's a persona. I mean, not trying to be funny. When I perform, there is totally different. My thing is, as a performer, host, singer, however, minister, whatever. I am in that space. Although I'm the same person, like my characteristics are the same, but the things I do are not the same for whoever I'm dating. Okay. Because that's a sacred space.
So you saying that you're not the same person, but then you say you are the same person. So imagine that. So if I was intimidated by you on the stage and you're telling me now you're the same person, how in the heck am I gonna have to talk to you with some type of, confidence? If I'm already intimidated By you
Because
on
that has
stage,
to do
if
with
you're the
your
same person.
because that's your insecurity.
Sure indeed.
Because that's men's insecurity about women. Because you see them. I got paid to do a job. You're not always suit and tie. So that, because the ideal suit and tie or booted or whatever is that you stuck up or you're just straight laced. But when you step outside, it's a whole different thing. So should I judge you on that?
I don't
But
know.
for me, it depends.
I ain't saying you, but do women. See, this is the thing, we're going back to the first question. Not devaluing, but how you look at a man certain ways that you look at him, okay, like, girl, like, you got a suit and tie on. I ain't.
Well, so to me, it depends. To a certain extent, I do judge because if you have on a suit in an awkward space.
So this dude, he got a suit on at the basketball game, right?
If he got on a suit, if that Nindrone, if he had on a suit
At the barbecue.
no, at the barbecue, or sandals with socks on, then yeah, I'm judging. Then I'm like, you gotta be educated to talk to me. I'm just saying.
I think we going to two different things. I think that's
No, but
I think
I'm joking.
dress.
I'm just joking. I'm joking. But I'm just saying we do have this ideal or random stuff happening with Kiki. We do have this random. I mean, see, you have me messed up.
No, you good.
I think we do have this idea when people look a certain way or people that hang. But I think if you are a person that is willing to take a chance, you just take that leap and introduce yourself. Because my thing is, I'm a little puppy. I'm a puppy.
Guess who knows that?
I know, but what I'm saying is, you could have been like, man, she ain't like that. But you must knew his character not to come to me like that.
Well, I mean, I know he was a little. He wasn't.
He wasn't ready?
Strong enough to deal with you, with your personality.
What the heck? Now that's what I have a problem with people talking about. You're not strong enough. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because you would have gobbled him up. He would have been done. I mean, first 2 days he'd have been done. It's like he's like, yeah, man. I was like, she does this. She does like, yeah, that's what she do. You can't handle that. Because people get intimidated by things like that. Guys and females intimidated by what you do, who you know, who you hang with. They get intimidated by that aura, by that company. So back to what we were talking about.
So I'm gonna see what the comments say. Let me see.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we got a whole lot of people on there. So glad to see everybody. This is just a conversation with brother and sister and stuff like this. So Stevie, your frat brother said, "What's good, Rob?
What's up, A5? What's up, baby?
Ow. Wait." But I think like Mia said, I think men should give us a chance. No, because I love my girls, I love my fellas. I'm the same with everybody. Just give me a chance.
Give you a chance, okay.
Because I think people think that because you're the same with your friends that you're going to be same with your significant other.
Yeah, it is.
But you can't. I mean, and I know this is contradictory of what I'm saying. My thing is, whoever my spouse will be, they have to accept everything. But I also have boundaries because, like, you and I can't hang out like we used to.
Correct.
We just can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm married. But my thing is, if you are a person or a person that is intrigued with me and you want to find out, then you'll be willing to find out who I am. Am I right? I'm just saying.
No, you will. A guy will want to do that. But I'm just saying that there's guys that miss the opportunity based upon the people that they see you with, or even just that you included, because that's something that you include, your personality in itself. Like, man. But people gravitate towards certain personalities, and then they also get away from certain personalities.
That's true. Now, I will say that, because I would never date somebody like you.
Well, that's good,
Because
No, let me tell you something.
No, let me. Wait, hold on.
I was
Time
told
out.
that.
No. So I'm saying this as your sister. I say that jokingly, but I
No,
know
but let's go there.
wholeheartedly.
Let's go there.
I know wholeheartedly.
Not just for me, but for totality. Watch this.
The whole person that you are, I know what you represent.
Watch this.
But because
Hmm? You there? Oh, you there? This is live, right? Okay. You going to church on Sunday?
Praise him, hallelujah.
Okay, good.
Tambourine.
But this is the
ahead.
thing. In totality, though, people will do that but it goes back to the same thing. Am I judging this person based upon information I know about them, and I'm not going to date them because of that? Right? They're not going to do it because of that. They're like, oh, no, I heard she this, I heard he that. Right? Now, there was a young lady that came to me and told me, this is crazy as hell. She was like, I know everything about you. And I said, well, what's your name? But she said she knew everything about me. She spewed out my baby mama. She spewed out my kids. She spewed out a lot of information that I had no idea who she was, but she told me she knew me.
Keep talking. My charger's about to.
No problem. So I'm not a host now?
Yeah, you're the host right now.
Welcome to the Robbie Phenomenon Show. No, but listen, to the audience out there, I see you guys making some comments, and that's great. We're just trying to get down to a certain thing because I'm not saying that judging a woman or women judging men based upon the people that they hang with is a great thing. What I'm saying is basically like, is it fair? We do it, and we do it. Sometimes we do it unintentionally and unconsciously. We do it, and then we're like, man, but sometimes we do strike, and we hit a home run. We say, you know what, I'm going to say what's up with her. And there's nothing wrong with hanging out with somebody, and you like, yo, this is my homie. I know she a little wild, but this is my homie. Because you've been friends since y'all was this big, right? So...
But I think when you become in that relationship, then you start to change because you want to adapt to your significant other's liking. And if they're worth it,
you gotta get them first.
Oh,
like if I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to Kiki because, forget the stage, forget all that. She has a big personality, and I'm intimidated by it, right? If I'm intimidated by it, I'm not going to even approach you.
So my question is here.
I might approach you at Kroger's, though.
What the hell is the difference? Wait,
yeah,
what?
Kroger's a little softer, Kroger's, Target, Walmart,
So my question is to you, because of what you just said, because of my personality, is it fair for us to dumb it down, or do we just try to find somebody else? Because
that's a good
I think sometimes for me,
good question.
And I don't mean dumb it down in the space where our intelligence are, but I'm saying dial it to the point where you kind of maybe lose who you are. What do men feel about that? Because I feel that you're only going to you're not getting a good character. I mean, you're not getting the whole person. If you can't accept me and my personality, then how can you accept me as your spouse?
Somebody speak on here, but that's good because you know what happened? If you do that, that means at some point down the line, if he caught you and said, I like that personality, and then it changed in the middle because it's trying to come out anyway, but you trying to keep it down. You trying to put the lid on it like, nah, don't come out. Yeah, don't show him this. Don't show him this. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Because I've done that. I've done that.
Introduce you to his mama. This when you gonna come out like, Ma, this Kiki. What's up, bitch? What's happening? Right when you introduce you to his mama.
I would never say that.
The real Kiki come out.
I would never say that.
Hey, boo. You got some collard greens? Yeah, see. So you can't. So no, just a good.
But no, but I'm just saying I have. So let me tell you, because you and I have had conversations just about my personality, not necessarily about my behavior. Because there's been times where I've been outlandish and I just need to cut it. I need to cut it. But that's when before Jesus. That's before Jesus. But because we've had these serious conversations as brother and sister, friends, or whatever, that I have sometimes, what do you call it? Lightened and become the softer, as quote unquote, the more feminine side. I don't want to say because I have femininity, but I'm just saying like not so boisterous or whatever. But I felt like I didn't know who I was and I didn't know how to handle it. But because I had interest in this person, that I'm like, I listened to what you said, even though you didn't tell me to do that, but I heard you. I'm like, well, maybe my personality is a little bit too much. How do I?
I think too much is a bad word to say, but I think it is what it is. I think what it happens is that guy got to find his space too. And like, okay, like I like Shorty, she beautiful, you know, like damn, like, you know, she do a lot, but hey, you know, I like it, you know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, and all the brothers out there, they know. We don't really look at your personality in the first damn place.
What y'all be looking at?
We gotta look through them jeans first. Like, damn, like, what you got in them jeans? Okay, I see her. Okay. And
Baby,
then,
let me tell you what I got in these jeans. Some fupas.
I'm just saying.
The fupa.
Because we know we visual people. We like, damn, like how she wearing
Okay, I'm
her
just saying.
style.
Okay.
Her style. Like, I like her style.
So let's say we move past the visual.
And that's
The
what I'm saying.
visual
Once I
art.
get past that.
The visual art, and then we see the personality.
And that's when
So what would you recommend to the ladies that are watching that is not boop boop, all the single ladies that have a certain type of personality, that they have an attraction to another male, that is the complete opposite, or that male has a stereotype or that same type of woman, but they just want to, you know, get their attention. What will we do?
Wow, that's a good question, man. Because I think, you know, it's not good to dumb it down, but it's good to play your part. Because, you know, they say, like...
Play your part? What does that mean?
Be who you are.
Oh,
play
okay.
Your part. Play your part in terms of who you are, be who you are. But it's because if the minute you tell somebody, do this to catch him, like I just said, once that lid come off in the middle of the relationship, then you're not being who you are in the beginning, and he's not accepting that. He accepted who you gave him in the beginning. Now we know you just said it. We do change, things do evolve.
Right.
You're trying to ride the roller coaster with the relationship. I get it totally, but you know how men we so dumb. This is the thing. If you changed your hair, if I met you on Monday and you changed your hair, I took you out on Saturday, I'm gonna have something to say about that. So retarded because we as men, we're visual. So it ain't your personality. Damn it, why you change your hair? And you know how it is. Man, you got a perm or relaxer, then you change, I'm going natural. That could mess up a divorce.
You know, it's so funny because that actually happened to me.
So this is what I'm saying. So I'm not saying don't change who you are. You kind of got to figure out in the middle, like, I am with this person, you are that person. Can you handle it?
So what is a woman supposed to do? So so let me say this, because Rob, you and I have the same type of personality.
I think so.
So my question is to you, what do you do when women approach you, just like how you gave the example of like, oh, I already heard about you. What do you do? Do you bypass her? No, you probably do something else.
The dating pool is pissy already, right?
Wait.
The dating pool is pissy.
Let me tell you about my dating experience, but answer that question.
Saying, but so the thing about it, you move on because you're like, okay, this ain't for me. Because this is the thing, you know, you can't convince nobody who you are when they already think in their mind who they think you are.
That's true. That's true.
You can't do it.
That's true.
So you sitting there like trying to convince this person, like, no, but I'm this person. It'll be forever. They already thought in their mind like, oh, this person, you are this person right here. So it doesn't make sense. So you got to move on. You can't. That ain't the person for you. And that is the very minimum answer, but it's almost the biggest and the best answer. You got to move on. It's like we don't clash because you're gonna get there in the middle of that relationship and I'm like, well, what's wrong with us? Well, you didn't show me the real you. Now I see the real you.
But how do you know that's not the real you? And pretty much they're not ready to be vulnerable. See, so I think for me, I think so. There is a shell. What? Let's say I tried to water me down. Oh, what's up, Trisha? So she said I tried to water me down a little bit of thing, and that wasn't enough. So I'm being me 1,000. That's true. I now as I'm getting older, I'm learning how to be me in this dating experience. Yeah. You know, because it's very difficult. And Trish, you already know, being a performer, it is very difficult to be in this space. It is. It's hard to date. It's hard to date. It's hard to date.
I beg to differ.
Dude, it's hard to date.
Okay. We gotta get on that.
Date what?
We should talk about that.
Let's talk about dating.
Yeah.
So what's going on with your dating life?
What just happened?
You said talk about it.
No, I think that there's
No,
important
Negro.
things to understand about.
No. What's going on? What?
I don't have a date.
So what are you dating?
I'm not
First of
dating.
all, ask what dating is. So what do we define as dating?
What is dating?
So for me,
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
so for
There's
me,
still a lot of comments on there. What is this? What is dating?
a bunch of. So let me say this: dating, terminology wise, I feel.
Please, somebody give us a definition.
I
of
am.
dating.
Why won't you listen to me?
Well, I want your answer. And I want.
Okay. So dating for me is that you're trying to meet multiple people. You meet multiple people until you kind of shrink it down to being exclusive. So it's a process of getting to know people. Like, I want to spend time with you. I want to get to know you.
Right.
And then that's that. But me personally, I don't know how to date. I thought I did. I don't know how to date. Let me say this. I don't know how to date multiple people.
You should ask the people you know. Not me.
Yeah, it's a no.
No, not me. I'm just saying.
No, I'm asking. So what are you supposed? What is dating for you? What? I didn't. Okay, I still want to know.
No, dating don't for real.
What? Are you dating
dating
anyone?
is not hard.
Are you
is
dating
not hard.
anyone?
It's not a hard thing to do. Dating is not hard. To people out there, it's not hard because think about it.
Robert,
if you're an individual, you're a person, you know what you want, right? So dating should not be that hard. It's like, hey, what's happening? You know what happens? The relationships get hard. Dating shouldn't be hard.
dating, it's hard.
Did you get what I'm saying? Dating shouldn't be hard. The relationship becomes hard because you're evolving, you get to know each other, and sometimes those growing pains.
I feel relationships should be easy, and I don't mean that it should be. When I say easy, I'm not saying that it's not going to be any stumbles, but exactly dating. Thank you. Dating is hard, but it should be easy, and some people want to know.
Dating is easy.
Hey, I want to answer. Are you dating?
I have no dates.
Are you dating?
I have no dates tonight at all. And I think that's important to understand that there's no dates out here. I think what's important is this right here, is that if you understand that you can date and have fun and get to know somebody and then also get to know yourself too though. Think about it. You in this thing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Get to know yourself while you're dating?
Because
you should already know yourself.
You're meeting different people, but people get to listen. When you're inside the jar, you can't read the label.
Come on, preach your sermon. Come on and preach your
sermon.
sermon.
Because people can tell you how you are. Because when you inside you, you can't read you. But when you inside the jar, you can't read the label. Let them read who you are and they'll recognize. Who you are.
Well, with some labels, it's written on the.
Could be. She knows that is.
But is dating easy for you?
Yes. I think dating is easy because I don't take it. People take themselves too serious. I don't take myself that serious. I'm like, yeah, let's have fun. You know, I get to know you. We cool. If it don't work, it don't work. That don't mean you're evil to them. It's me. It don't work. It's okay.
Do you think it's because, and I'm asking this question, and this is not for anybody, ill will or anything. Do you think people take it too serious because of their biological clock ticking?
Yeah, they do. I think that comes up. But even as men, though, see, let's not be too hard on the women.
I'm talking about for men too because it is.
Okay.
When I'm on both sides.
Okay, good. So,
I believe because there's some men. You remember I had that conversation with that guy that I
go ahead, say it.
That we.
No, say it. No, say it. Say it. Say it, Cletus. Go on, Cletus. Say it, Cletus. Say it, Cletus. Go on, say it, Cletus. What guy?
The guy that I was interested in.
Okay.
I brought something to you in regards to, he was like, I'm serious about you. You remember about that? And I was like, I'm not ready for a committed relationship.
Yeah, because you didn't like him. But you let him in. What happened, you was dating him a little bit, but I don't think you really liked him. So you gave him a little bit of attention. If you really like the guy, you gave him more attention. See, this is the thing.
No, I think that was because I was trying to do something different.
Okay.
So I think it was something me trying to do something different because I haven't been in love for 3-4 years. So, and the person that set the tone made me look at men differently because that's the standard that I knew, and it had nothing to do with financial. It was because of the way that he elevated me. So that's what I chased after. So it's little stuff like that was hard for me to date that person. But I think where I got scared when the dude was talking about, I want to commit to you. And I'm like, why? For why?
So why'd you say why though?
Because I'm like, dude, we haven't dated for a while. I think we only dated for maybe about 2 months.
So
to be in a committed
relationship. Does that go back to your
relationship?
biological clock or his biological clock? Because what if he was like, I want to do this now because I'm
the
getting
nigga was about to
older.
buy me a ring.
So baby, he wanted some security. So man, the only reason we get married so somebody can take care of make our doctor's appointments, get our medicine, pick up our medicine.
Go to HE double hockey stick and sit there for all the days of your life.
But no, let's get even deeper. Let's get even deeper on this one. Mm-hmm. So once you are dating, see the problem is right here too though. We do all the things to try to get you.
Ooh, come on and say a testimony.
We do everything to try to get you. But once we in a relationship, we do none of that shit to try to keep you.
So why is that though?
I don't know. That's both ways. It's crazy. That's something we gotta work on. I ain't say everybody like this. I'm just saying it's a huge thing.
Well, is it because you're scared? Is it because you're scared to be vulnerable with that person?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, did something happen in the beginning?
I mean, my thing is, my whole theory is that the way that you got me is the way that you have to maintain me. And I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually, physically, sensually, sexually, and all of that. If we are embarking into an exclusive relationship, the way that we went into the dating and that I accepted that responsibility of being exclusive with you, I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's still supposed to happen that way.
But why doesn't it happen? You're a male.
Huge question, but that's why we got 40% of Americans being divorced. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm one of those.
You don't do the same thing to get the girl to try to keep the girl, and vice versa. Say the girl don't do the same thing to make the man chase the cat. Let him keep chasing. It's a beautiful thing to chase. Yeah.
You know what? I do believe in chasing. Wait. How do we define chasing? And Mikey, you're absolutely right. So my thing. Oh, I like what you say, Charmaine. The challenge is gone. I absolutely believe in that. But my thing is, how long do we chase? Because it is the perception that women should not chase after men. And I am a theory. Let me tell you, I got a crush on somebody. I mean, a deep crush.
Go ahead, tell us about it.
Stand up.
If you're watching, Crush, I got a crush on you.
Go ahead.
I got a crush. Hopefully you're watching.
Tell him.
Stand up.
I know. Stand up and be heard.
This one.
I do. I have a crush on somebody.
Stand up.
Wait. I'm not like that. Y'all know Morgan in the background.
We got
my question,
the producers in the background. The producer in the background talking.
My question is, how long do we chase you? So my question is, because there.
Women chasing men? That's the conversation. I wasn't here. I was getting my food.
Okay, say your 24 self over there.
No,
So go ahead.
Wait.
Wait. Let me ask the question.
Is it really for real? Like, you're saying women are chasing men?
I think you should
Yes, come on over, Morgan, because we need a young person's perspective.
Yeah.
So listen. My question. Hold on. My question is to you: how long? I know, and when I say chase versus stalking, because I think we use chase as a negative situation. Are we supposed to chase you if we're trying? I mean, you giving me vibes, I'm giving you vibes, but then you have this that you are feeling some. How long am I supposed to chase you?
No, I don't think it's a term.
Or what is the term? What is it? I guess the term chase is a negative connotation.
Let me make sure I say this because I didn't say women should chase men. What I'm saying is this right here. that you guys should provide a chase for us as men. Y'all should provide the chase.
And my grandma would say men are hunters.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, they are, but there's sometimes where you're dumb. You just said men are dumb.
They are, but I'm saying y'all should still
Ooh.
provide the chase for us. Don't give up.
But what does that mean, not giving up?
The thing about it is that we still want to chase. Think about it. That's what we are. What do you say? You're what?
Hunters.
Hunters. Allow us to hunt.
I understand, but I guess for me,
Not beg. I said hunt.
I understand. I understand
I
that.
had a man begging on his knees for me.
Was she right?
My question is,
That's 24. That's 24 talking. That's 24 talking.
So my question is, I'm being
Right.
serious.
So
what does that mean?
that means you still.
I ain't never hunted. Hell, I barely cut the grass.
No.
I cut the grass once and almost died.
But you gotta allow us to hunt. You, me, still be beautiful, still do your thing, still say no sometimes. When he wants some sugar or that's a no. But then he got to do certain things to get the sugar.
Unique.
You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not saying be standoffish. That's a whole different terminology. My thing is be sexy with it. Allow him to chase you. Like, damn, like put on that dress, that sexy dress. He like, where the hell you going? Just doing the dishes. Well, I be damn. Well, I be damn.
I got it. Okay, so you're
I like that.
So let me say this.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're talking about two different things.
Okay.
So you're talking about when you're in the relationship
Yes,
to keep it
the
vital.
relationship.
You know, you're talking about keeping
I
it.
thought you were talking about like random.
No. I wasn't even talking about
When
random.
you're in the-
But
that's
when
what I'm
you're
saying,
in the
in the
relationship,
relationship, keep
of
it how you
course,
keep
you
it.
need to keep your sexiness on.
Yeah.
Now that I do, but then also
Yeah.
men, you need to make sure that you keep your sexy
Thank
on
you.
and
Vice
make
versa.
sure
Vice versa.
you need to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Because women, we actually gravitate to what you do. And it could be the simplest. You think that there's this big gesture that we're looking for. Like, don't get me wrong, I want the Rolex. But then also, too, I need you to look at me and be like, baby, you tired. I'm going to go ahead and give you a massage.
So when I got
for
on
today.
great jogging pants,
Okay.
and you don't,
Okay.
you won't put yours on
Shut
too?
up.
You won't put your great jogging pants on too?
What?
I thought, but it's see, our getting you is different from your getting us. So you can't be like us. Our getting you is different. So when I put on the great jogging pants, that's sending the signal. When you put on a sexy dress, that's a signal. See, you can't put on you put on jogging pants in the bottom. I'm like, I don't want that.
No, I understand. I get what you're saying, but
Okay.
but when I'm saying to you as a female, just like you want, like I want to be hunted, I then be chased or however we put.
Right,
You
right.
got to put in the same effort as we're doing. So you want me to go ahead and wash the dishes in something sexy, but what did you allow me? What did you do to make me want to put on something sexy?
I have jogging pants. I walk past you in the jogging
Nobody
pants.
gives a rat's tail about a daggone lane gray pants.
You should. It's a great time.
Why her daughter know this? This is live.
Y'all, I swear to gosh, I hate these people.
Yeah, my alarm going off.
I hate it.
Anywho, so I understand what you're saying though. Like, what are we doing to make you?
Yeah,
wanna
that's
do
what I'm
that?
saying.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Well,
being-
can I just be honest?
So let me just say this: we are being funny in some perspective, but the thing is, in order for me to be sexy or
Yeah.
be
takes him to be
vivacious, sometimes I need that to be like
But
that.
who's are you gonna pay tit for tat? What if you do it, and then that motivates him to do it? What if he do it?
That's tit for tat.
No. You
Are you
saying
saying
he
taking
got to
the
do.
initiative?
You're saying he got to do it before you do it.
No, I'm not saying
But
that.
are you saying like taking the initiative? Is that what you're saying, Uncle Rob?
Well, I'm just saying like somebody got to start the shit. I mean.
So somebody taking initiative.
Yeah, somebody got started. So if you started, then it's like, well, okay, I see you over there with them high heels on. I see you. And here just walking through the place with all that wetness on you. Okay, I got you.
Wait, what?
I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, like, then he be like, I'll be right back. And he come back in them great jogging pants, like, what's happening? Let's go out in the backyard and play some volleyball.
What's the conversation for 40-year-olds? Just for radios talk about?
Well, you chimed in, man.
I know, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
she was like, "What are you talking about?"
No, I understand. So, okay, I get
That's
it.
all.
So we got to be able to chase.
That's all. We
I mean,
both. But no, you
So-
got a good point. Number one, somebody's gonna be that person. We're not saying that because it could be Tuesday and I do it. It could be Wednesday when you did it. It could be Thursday when she, you know what I mean? Like, it
No,
don't
I
matter.
understand.
Don't believe in that.
No,
Not
more
you. I'm just saying, like, the person, whoever the individual person is in their relationship. You can't. The man can do it Monday through Friday. The woman can do it Saturday and Sunday.
Whatever your 80-20 is. Whatever
exactly.
your 80-20 is.
Whatever they feel like they should be doing between them two, it's whatever. That's another thing. We get too involved with other people's relationships too. It's like,
What do you mean?
nah,
We get involved.
well, I mean, I just think it's that you can't compare, man. Like, I hate when
Oh,
people
now
say-
I hate that. I hate when people like
Yeah.
I want to have a life like them because you don't know what's behind the closed
Shut
doors.
up. Like, that sounds
That does bother my spirit. My thing is this bothers my that bothers my spirit. But I ain't trying to be funny. I would love the ideal. Like for my parents, they were married for 50 years. I would like the ideal of longevity in that space, but not necessarily mirror that relationship. But I will say it's hard for me because the fish that are out in the sea, sorry, the fish that was in the sea, it's pee water.
The dating pool is pissy.
It's nasty. People play
For
games.
me too. Being a 24-year-old, I'm like, is this all you're offering? I mean, I don't bring much to the table, but I don't.
Now, don't say that you don't bring something to the
No,
table.
I say I
You
don't
bring a
bring
lot.
much. I don't bring much.
No. Don't. Let me say this to you, daughter, and I'm saying this to young ladies. Don't say that you don't bring nothing to the table or much,
What we doing?
because that's about.
We're not doing
And
this.
Aunt
No,
Tracy,
we're not doing
Aunt
this.
Tracy said
I
congratulations.
said thank you.
Oh.
I said it.
We're not going to argue on this podcast right now, okay? But that's what we're not going to do, okay? If I got to be an in-between guy, it's not going to happen, okay?
Robert.
Oh, yeah, but now you're on double team me?
Yes, brother.
You know what?
So I'm just saying. Okay, so Shamika said, let's just naturally be sexy for each other, and I don't want to pick days. That's what I'm talking about. It should be organic.
True indeed.
Your time with your mate should be organic in how things should be. But it still needs to be part of the agenda or your calendar to be that way for your mate. Your partner, however.
Well, I mean, the initial thing was, how do you keep the person that you're with? Because we did all the dating shit. We called late. We came over. We took them to dinner. The initial thing is, how do you keep it? I got you, but now how do I keep you? Or shouldn't I be doing the same thing? Shouldn't you be doing the same sexy that you was doing that made me say,
But there. So let me say this.
Okay.
I would say for me, I think even with my past relationships, because we became comfortable,
Right.
we became comfortable and we forgot.
Is it complacent?
Okay.
Complacent, comfortable, however you want to, whatever synonym you want to use.
No, I'm asking because there's a negative connotation to complacency.
I think
And being comfortable there is either positive or negative to it. That's the reason I asked.
this nigga want to be a HBCU graduate and talk like
Oh,
that.
but I am from the illustrious Tuskegee University. Thank you. And not from
Just
Booker.
chilling right now.
No, but all jokes aside, my thing is complacent. Just being comfortable. However it is, we sometimes forget about that. So, what would you recommend as a male that for your woman to keep that vibrancy, to help these
How would
people?
I tell a woman to keep that vibrancy? So it's very simple. Keep me engaged because the thing about it, I chased you to get you. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe, right? No,
So you were-
No, I'm joking. That's a joke. But no, think about it. If I'm like, yo, hey, and then you didn't give me the first hello or the first welcome when I first tried, but then I was signed down the line, you did. Well, that was the chase right there, right?
Right.
Now we in a relationship. Now it's like, okay, cool. We're getting to know each other. We know a little bit more about each other now. Think about it. I still want to be able to chase you. And don't sweat. And
Because I'm like,
Don't stink. Don't stink. Don't sweat. This nigga said I stink.
I'm like, I sweat. No, I got my deodorant. But you know I'm sweating because this is a nervous conversation. So
you're nervous?
I am. When we talk about...
He's walking a bit. He is a big man.
Who is that?
You, Robert.
Because my thing is...
muscles.
So let me just say, this is a very difficult topic for me. Dating is very difficult.
Let's share with the people.
Why
What
is
am I
it so
sharing?
hard?
I'm with Bo. Why is it so hard?
Why are you moving on?
No,
off
she
of
need
me?
the camera on her. She need the camera on her.
But the thing is,
No,
why
she
so
got to
hard?
talk to the people.
No, this is
Why?
news to me.
Dating is difficult in two capacities.
Talk to the people, please.
He wants me to talk to the people. So I don't know if anybody knows. I've been divorced.
I think they know that. I'm sorry.
The producers talk.
The producers is like, I'm divorced. Number one.
I'm so weak.
I'm in ministry. That's also hard. Because some men are like, oh, you're holier than thou. Then there is the fact that I am very hard on people that come into my life. And it's also about the perception.
You have a child who don't like nobody.
Oh, Morgan is a meanie, too. Morgan is a meanie.
And that's another topic, dating a woman with a kid.
I'm grown.
A grown-ass kid.
No, you ain't no daggone blame grown kid.
I am a
You
grown
semi-grown.
I'm grown.
Oh, she grown.
Pittsburgh.
Dude, she grown.
Let me tell you about the guys that, like, I was dating. Morgan, this just happened. Morgan be like,
Somebody could be intimidated because, like, yo, she grown. She like, they may not like me. That's an issue. Dating a woman with a
I
kid
don't
or dating
care
a
if
guy
they
with a
like me or
kid,
not.
it could be.
okay, so
it could be
how
an
is it
issue.
for you? So I'm putting this on you. Because
you
you
have
have
a
a
younger
you have a
child.
you have a young
Exactly. That
child.
could be an
You're
issue.
caught in both worlds. You have an
100%.
older child,
Yes.
and then you have a baby, and you
Yes.
got grandkids, and you
I'm
got
a
great
pawpaw.
grandkids.
You
I'm
don't
a
have-
pawpaw.
You don't have great.
I'm just playing.
Why would
I'm
you?
just
Oh, you said that? I didn't hear. I didn't hear her say it.
You sorry?
Oh,
I didn't hear. No, but you know
So
what?
how do you date? So my question is, enough of me.
That's
But
good.
I don't. I love.
So this is good for
So let me
for
just
the
say.
folks out
Let me
here.
say this. I would love to be married. I love being married. I love being married. I don't like the dating process.
This is where you can come in at.
But this, I don't like the dating process. But one of the things that I want him to talk about, because he has a young child, and that's a girl. How do you date? How do women approach that space?
I mean, I'm not dating no young girls, nothing like that. I'm just saying. I mean, you date in your realm. Yeah, you date. What the fuck is going on? You date in your space where you know it may not be a problem. It may not be, but you don't know until you there. You know, that's what I'm saying. Once you there, you like, because you ain't like, hey, my name Rob. I got 2 kids. I'm a Scorpio. Hey, how you say what's
You're a
up?
Scorpio. That explains
Yeah.
a lot. Oh my
So hold on. So when you
You're doing better the same day.
wait, yeah. So my question is, so how do you approach a woman?
Come on.
No, I've been there plenty of times.
That's Nora.
Yes, you did. How do you date? How do you love?
No, I
How do
think-
you date?
That's a good question. How do you love? That's a good.
How
one.
do you date? All right, no, let me go back. How do you approach
Don't
a woman?
confuse the audience. They want to know how is it is dating as a single
Single
guy
date.
with
Yeah.
kids.
Okay, we'll do that because y'all know
It's
I got 8
very,
kids.
very difficult. It's very difficult because if you are really a great dad and you're in your kid's life, then you know sometimes your time is split. So you like, man, I want to hang out with you, but you know what I'm saying. My daughter want to go to Kings Island. I promised her Kings Island.
I will say, Rob, but you know I love you. You
Yeah.
are a darn good dad.
Hey, I
I've
tried,
been
man.
noticed
You
since
know?
kindergarten. So,
Yeah.
I say this. This is the serious note.
Mhm.
Rob has been in my life for what 17
24 years. She's
Not
24.
Wait, she's 24. She hasn't been 24 years, Negro.
I mean, 23 years, man.
No,
22?
it's not.
No.
When I was
No,
in kindergarten.
you're right. Kindergarten. So we take that 5 off of there. Off of 5.
For about 20 years.
Yeah, about 20.
And I
Good
want
long
to say,
time.
you've been in Morgan's, you have been a true blessing of a black male that has been a beacon of light for even my daughter.
Keep going for the single.
Right.
But I even so much watching your daughters and how they just adore you. I'm saying as your sister, as your friend, you are a darn good person.
Thank you very much.
I want to say that. I say that. I want to say.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
So, ladies, he is single.
That's the truth. I am invincible.
All right.
No, it's the book right there. No, it's a book. I was looking at
Is
the
it?
book right
He was
now.
looking at. Dina said, "That's your buddy. You are a good person."
Thank you, Dina.
Yeah.
Hey, Dina, what's happening?
Y'all know Dina, the one that her hair is never out of place.
I got a funny story about Dina. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, you can't tell her. Do not embarrass her.
She knows. We laughed about it the other day. We was cracking up. Jasper's weekend. But no, it is difficult to date when you are single and you got kids. You got a kid. Especially when they little ones. You know, when they get, a little older teenage, they don't want to deal with you. You know how it is. But I mean, you got to work through it. It's like y'all always say, you find time with. Finish it up for me. With the people that you want to spend time with. Right?
I think so, but I think I never had to date when Morgan was younger.
You didn't? Okay.
Because I was married.
It didn't happen until
We didn't get divorced
senior.
until junior,
my
senior
year of high school, but
Yeah.
you didn't start dating until I was a senior.
Yeah.
Okay. How's
So
that?
until going to
So you
college.
kind of managed it a little bit. So you still had to go through it.
I did
Anybody
Morgan-
out there that dated with kids that know the remedy with little kids, below the age of 13. If you dated below the age of 13, you was single.
Yeah, let us know.
How did that go? Let us know. We're trying to figure that out because I know a lot of people need some help with that and it's tough.
I want
but-
to ask a question.
What question
They
you want to
did.
be
Somebody
asked?
asked you a question over there.
No.
What question you want to ask? Okay, Morgan wants to be asked a question. Oh, Mika. I know.
Oh, yeah,
Mika got a little person. Hold on, let me see. Mika, let me see if I can. I don't know because I'm not on my phone. So, I don't know how. This is new to me.
You
So,
just can't get the phone?
no, it's all the way downstairs.
It's good.
I mean, it's okay. She can answer in a comment.
Okay, come on. So Shamika, my alpha sweetheart sister from Wilberforce University, is a parent of a young person. So I'm asking you, sis, how do you? What do you want to say? How do you date in
Is it
this?
a problem, or do you, as a female, is it a problem? Do you got to make accommodations? Is it as smooth as somebody with no kids or with older kids to date? How's that experience?
And Natasha said that is the community auntie.
Juggling that.
Yeah, it's a juggling act. I don't know. I just don't know anything about it. I know it's difficult. Just
Tracy
because
says tough.
it's tough. I know with Morgan, and all jokes aside, dating, having people around, Morgan is very hard on them. She is very hard on them.
They don't like
She don't like anybody I date.
know.
She doesn't.
But
This-
also, that comes with
She only like light-skinned guys that she
the
dates.
gift of discernment. You know? The gift of discernment.
Tell me more.
I've been right all the time.
Explain. They listening.
When it comes to my mom, y'all know, me and my mom, we're best friends to a certain extent.
Okay.
That I know how to separate friend from mother. But when it comes to also men, I'd be like, she'll ask me like, what's your opinion? What you think? Now I learned how to keep my mouth shut because, whatever makes my mom happy for the time being, but also
For the time.
Time being.
Now, does she interject with the guys you date?
of course,
Okay, cool.
she hates them all.
Oh, it seems like it's a...
Yeah, well, no, so let me say this. So the reason why sometimes I don't like the people that she brings over because I think, how can I put it?
You can say it, girl.
I think she's worthy of more.
Okay.
True. Granted, I know that. I'm 24. Mistakes. Learn from them. Move on. If I
I
don't
think the
learn,
people trying to comment.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, let's see.
Because we might have to take this offline. Shamika said it's tough. She said, kids, dad, and I are not together. So
Kai.
Okay.
Who?
well, Kai.
Kai's dead.
Did you just say Kay?
Yeah,
I
Kai's
just
dead
said
and I
kid.
are not together. So when I want me time, she's with him. It's tougher for me in my career because she also owns her own
Gotcha.
business.
So there you go.
Y'all
Okay,
make sure
perfect.
y'all check her out at Budget in Columbus. She owns her own rental car place. See, shout out plug. So I want my sponsorship, sis. Just playing. And Carla Howard says
Carla.
that Carla said that Morgan has a point. Yeah, okay. But it can be tough.
Don't read Carla's point.
Carla said it can be tough, but it can be done.
Yeah,
But
true.
also, Amika-
No, Carla got a little one. I remember.
Amika just said, go down, go up, mom.
All right. I'm going
She
to.
just said, no problems really. I have sitters.
Got you. Okay.
But I don't even think it's so much of sitters or anything like that. I think it's making sure
Yeah.
that person vibes with the love of your life. I don't care. And when I mean the love of your life, your child, if you are a sincere, decent parent, the love of your life is you are the love of my life.
I know
kid.
I am the apple of your eye, girl. You gotta let these people know. I come first, second to none.
How'd I get pulled into this?
I don't know.
No, but what you.
But I'm
I
just
think
saying, you got to make sure that there's some type of.
It's not a sitter situation.
It's not. It's making sure that
It's-
you are.
Is this person going to be able to mix with me and my
daughter.
child?
Because even at Morgan at 24, if somebody has to make sure to deal with that personality.
Yeah. So you got to be the right person. You got to be the right.
You got to
mix.
be the right person, and
So
that's
do
why
you-
I'm single now.
So now, do you date based upon? Okay, I got a daughter too, and you got to realize, like, yo, I got to think about her personality.
So I'm not trying to be funny. So it's very hard for me to date someone with little people.
Man, that's dope. Let me tell you something.
Because I think it's hard for me. I mean, with my daughter being 24, I don't know the sacrifices that you had. I ain't trying to remember the sacrifices that I had to make because, I got to go take my kid there. Because when I'm dating somebody, I want to be priority. Now, that doesn't mean, let me be clear, that your job comes first. I want to say.
A couple dudes they just dropped off. They just dropped off.
You said what?
After you said that, they just dropped off.
Well, they'll be okay. I'm just saying.
They just dropped off.
I'm not trying to be funny. I don't, with little, I mean, I don't, and I know my mom used to get after me like, somebody dated you when you had Morgan. That's cool because that's at that level. I didn't mind dating somebody with younger kids because our
No,
kids.
they didn't mind dating you with a younger kid.
Yeah, that's their problem. But their issues.
No problem.
But I'm saying
No,
that's
you
their.
reworded it wrong, mom.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
Now he married you.
Pause.
What you talking about?
Oh, I did. You did.
He loved that. He loved the fact that you had a little one.
Yeah, but
And he married you.
me personally, at this stage in my life,
But you want to do the same that he did.
I can't.
I got you. Huh?
But I mean, they have to be the love. Honestly, they have to be the love of my life for me to take over another responsibility.
But you know what, though? This is the thing, though. Because that's important. Think about it. If you're, like, if you got a kid and you date a woman or date a guy with no kids, like, it's like, okay, can they really relate?
I think. Wait, repeat.
Unless they're a super uncle or a super auntie.
Wait, repeat what you just said.
Can you date a woman can a man date a woman and a man date a woman with a kid? I mean, without a kid, if they got kids. So if I got kids and I date a girl with no kids, could they get sticky?
I think it can be very difficult because the woman that doesn't have any children may have an issue by being a priority.
I believe that. I believe that can happen.
And I'm not saying
I'm not saying
that
they can't do it. I'm
it's
just
not
saying I think
selfishness.
they could be.
I'm not saying that that woman is being selfish, but I know I'm selfish
Right.
at this point in my life.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
we'll go ahead and be with your kids.
Mhm.
God bless you and good night.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
With me being 24, I'm not doing it. I tried, won't do it.
You want to date a guy with a kid?
I have, especially in school. There's a lot of them have kids.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Did you go to Don? Where'd you go?
Excuse me.
Did you
Okay.
say she?
Don't you ever disrespect me like that.
She said everybody had kids, though.
I'm talking about when I was in college.
Okay, well, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, that's cool.
But I think
But also with me right now, where I'm at, I know there's plenty of fish in the sea that don't have little schools of fish following after them.
That's true. That's true. It's a lot.
But granted, the person I really wanted has a child, so I'm like, okay, but also he's in a different space, and I'm in a different space. I gotta respect it. He ain't gonna get rid of the kid for me, so.
I think you made a good point. What you said, you like him, he liked you, and then at some point you can work it out. I mean, if it's what you want.
But I ain't being stepmama dearest at 24. You heard me? All y'all single sons that look good. Hit me up. It's like, no.
All right. So, okay, I want to know. So, we're going to wrap this up because that means we've been in there. Okay. So, what have you learned from this conversation, brother?
Wow, there's a lot. No, I just think that,
overall with dating, the experience, keeping the sensuality and the sexuality with your mate, what is it?
I think you did it. I think you summarized it. No, but just in summary, not to keep it long, but for real, you got to think about it. We make, bottom line, we make mistakes. Period. Is dating. You can't judge everybody on that. You can't judge everybody by the company they keep. You can make an assumption, like we always do.
Come on, wait. I need you to rewind and say that again. You cannot judge the people that you keep, but the company you keep.
Can't judge. You're gonna make an assumption, but that's all it is. Just an assumption. You're making a best guess on what this person is. You don't really know until you get to know them, right? That's it. Now, once you do get to know them, you got them. Everything that you did to get them, you got to continue that, and they got to continue that sexiness too, right? So, because when you were trying to get got, you still got to be wanting to get got.
That's true. That's true too.
That's just the bottom line. And it's not that hard to date. It's not that hard to date.
It is hard to date, man. That's bullcrap. I don't care what nobody says.
Because there's no commitment. You just dating.
I know, but and like I said before, this is me. This is me, and I promise I'm not going to hold y'all long. And this is, I am not a person to date multiple people.
Okay.
That's the
problem. Morgan.
Go ahead.
My thing is, I just don't have the spirit to. I got ADD, QRS, and all that other stuff. Me trying to get to know other people, I can't. I focus on and what I mean by this part, I meet people, but once I gravitate to that person, I only want to focus on that and then see what happens. I'm not about that life.
What's wrong with that?
It's not about that. It's just hard. It's hard.
Listen, man. Everybody, I hate dating. We all different people, man. Whatever.
I hate dating. I hate dating.
Have fun. Mo said she need at least 4 or 5 guys to date to figure out which one gonna be the right guy.
But as I should, as a 24-year-old.
So let me just say, for me, and let me tell you the reason. I think my part is because I'm in ministry. It's the perception that of me having different men.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you making your job make your decision.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's
but it's very difficult.
Remember we were just talking about personalities?
I understand that. But for me, it's accepted with men versus me as a female in ministry.
That's true.
Me in ministry dating multiple men, it's a perception.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing is, even though Morgan is not in ministry per se, the thing is, if they see her with another man every single week,
it could be a question.
It'd be different. But if you go to church with different women,
that's true.
Nobody is saying anything. Well, they'll say it behind
something,
but they ain't gonna be like me.
It won't be as bad as women. No, that's we're going through history. That we know that.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. A woman can do the exact same thing a man do, but you get judged if I get it totally. So anything to do.
You just can't do it. Well, my love bugs.
I can't wait to have this discussion with you, Uncle Rob.
So let me just say, it's been a joy to have this conversation. Like, this is a random, on a Tuesday, I'm just going to have a talk about it Tuesday, and you never know who I may have on. Heck, I may have a conversation with Rob. Wait, what is going on? I'm still on here.
Okay.
I need you to. And for those that don't know, Morgan is leaving us.
I'm out of here, baby. I'm not going to become a Steelers fan, just to let y'all know. But I'm out of here, going to Steel City, up out of here.
But I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you want me to do a topic Next time, just let me know.
Homo.
And I'll be happy to. Maybe it'll be a mother-daughter's conversation. What it really is. So y'all just. My line sister, my saying said that I need a little black book. I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? I know, man. This dating. I know y'all got some cousins and nephews or something. I go as young as 40. I go as old as 60.
Are you?
Yeah, she do.
All right, y'all. I love y'all.
Geritol.
Geriatric men. Holler at my mom.
With them thick ass soles on their shoes.
I love y'all. I thank y'all for joining this impromptu Talk About It Tuesday where we just talked about relationships. Like I said, if y'all want to hop on next time, y'all just hit me up. 2 fingers, 1 love. I'm always out in the city of Cincinnati. Say something, Rob.
Peace, man. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. I had a good time.
Did you have a good
I had
time?
a good time. I had a really good time.
All right. Well, I love you. 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 And God bless and God keep you. And I'll talk to you later. Much love. Mwah.